Welcome to Dida Skill Academy. As Dida Skill Academy provides you with online tutorials and online lessons on data science. Here is yours MK Titus, and today I'm gonna represent you with a particular type of data. As I had mentioned in the previous video, there is different types of data, and that is nominal data, ordinal data, discrete data, and continuous data. And today we're going to focus on continuous data, whereby I defined continuous data as that a particular type of data whose values falls under a particular scale or a particular range, and therefore it has this unique characteristic whereby any figure in that particular type of data can assume any value within a particular scale or a particular range. So enjoy the video, let's begin. And here in front of you on the whiteboard is the topic 2, whereby we are going to analyze continuous data or statistic of grouped data. And therefore the question is simple. It is stating that the table below shows the weight in kilograms of members in level 6 university. Calculate the mean value of the distribution. So today, on this particular type, which is continuous data, we're gonna calculate the mean value of the presented data on the whiteboard. Therefore, when you are provided with this type of data, you have to arrange or tabulate this data into a way whereby you can be able to maneuver during your calculations. Therefore, let's tabulate this data. How do you tabulate this data? Thank you. So we're gonna draw our table here. We're gonna draw our table here. So here you are being presented with class interval. So 40 to 49 is our first class interval. Up to 90 to 99 is our final class interval. Therefore, on this particular table, in the first column, we will have our class interval designated by capital C and capital I. Then on our second column, we will have our frequency designated with letter F. Therefore, how do you arrange them? You arrange them in the order as they are presented on the row of the class intervals. And that is, so the first class interval you have 40 to 49. The second we have 50 to 59. And the third we have 60 to 69. And fourth we have 70 to 79. And fifth we have 80 to 89. And finally we have 90 to 99. So that is our class interval. So those are our class intervals, and then we're gonna fit in our column with the corresponding frequencies. So for 40 to 49 we have whose frequency is 6, and 50 to 59 whose frequency is 8, and 60 to 69 whose frequency is 12, and whose 70 to 79 class interval, whose frequency is 14. 80 to 89, whose frequency is 7, and 90 to 99, whose frequency is 3. And after arranging this type of data in such a particular table, so we're gonna formulate our main formula. So our main formula is calculated the summation of fx divided by the summation of f, whereby the summation of fx is the product of frequency and the average of each class interval. So the summation of fx is equals the summation of fx is equals to the total product of frequencies and the average of each class interval. So on this case, we're gonna find out the fx. So we're gonna calculate fx, and then we will find the total fx, whereby we will get the summation of fx. So you don't worry guys, it's not complicated. We're gonna analyze it together. Then the summation of f, or frequency, is simply the total frequency. So on this particular type of data, we're gonna find the average. How do you find the average of each class interval? You take the summation of each lower and upper class interval. So here on our first column, we have 40 to 49, where 40 is the lowest class interval and 49 is the upper class interval. Therefore, let us find the average of each class interval. So you take 40 of each class interval will be 40 plus 49 divided by 2. So using my calculator, 40 plus 49 divided by 2, you will have 44.5. So on our first class interval, we have average of 44.5. In the second, we have 50 plus 59 divided by 2. So 50 plus 59 divided by 2, we will have 54.5. So here we have 54.5. Now that class interval, which is 60 plus 69 divided by 2, 60 plus 69 divided by 2, we will have 64.5. Here we have 64.5. Now for the class interval, we have 70 plus 79 divided by 2, which will be 70 plus 79 divided by 2 will be 74.5. So we'll have 74.5, and then have 80 to 89 class interval. 80 plus 89 divided by 2 will be 80 plus 89 plus 89 divided by 2 will have 84.5. We'll have 84.5. So here I have 84.5. And then in the final class interval we have 90. We have 90 plus 99 divided by 2 we will have 94.5. Here we will have 94.25. Therefore, this column is presenting us with what we call the average of each class interval. The average of each class interval. And guys, ask questions. And if I get it wrong, please don't forget to remind me. No one is perfect. Therefore, as we follow up with our formula here, so we're going to find, how do you find the summation of fx? So how do you find the fx? Fx is the product of frequency. I said fx is the product of frequency and the average of each class interval. The average of each class interval, which is presented on the third column. Therefore, we will have another column here. We will have another column here where we will find the fx, which is the product of frequency and average of each class interval. Therefore, 44.5 multiplied by 6, you will have 267. We have 267. A second class interval whose average is 54.5 multiplied by 8, we'll have 436. Now that class interval whose frequency is 12 multiplied by 4.5, you'll have 774. We'll have 774. Then our fourth class interval whose frequency is 14 multiplied by its average, which is 74.5, we'll have 1043. Have 1043. 43. Then we have our fifth class intervals frequency 7 multiplied by its average, which is 84.5. We'll have 591.5. 591.5. 591.5. Then finally we will have 94.5. That's the sixth class intervals frequency is 3 multiplied by average, which is 94.5. 94.5. Then we will have 283.5. You have 283.5. 283.25. Therefore, we're gonna find now the total product of frequency and average of each class interval, so that we can get the summation of fx. So here we're gonna find the summation of fx, which is the total of the product of frequency and each class interval. Therefore, we will have 267 plus 436 plus 774 plus 1043 plus 591.5 plus 283.5. Therefore, we will get 33.95. 33.95. Therefore, our summation of fx is equals 33.95. Then we're gonna find the summation of fx. It is the total frequency. Therefore, we're gonna add the figures here. We have 6 plus 8 plus 12 plus 14 plus 7 plus 3. So we have 50. So we have 50, which is summation of f. Sorry, summation of f. So our total frequency is equals 50. Therefore, we just substitute to the formula, whereby our mean value will be 33.95 divided by 50, which is our total frequency, and therefore our mean value will be 33.95 divided by 50 will be 67.29. So our mean value is equals 67.9, and that's how you analyze continuous data or statistic of grouped data. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next video, whereby it will be a continuation of the same video, when we will be calculating the mode and the median. The mode and the median of the same data. Therefore, guys, thank you for watching. Keep on following Leader Skill Academy, the online digital school of excellence.